to our high, and to the left, we have the camaraderie. You know, this was kind of special having, you know, other people's fathers here, and you know, the great laughs and stuff. So
I was brought up hunting. When I was 7 years old, I took my grandfather's 12 gauge, went out in the pasture, shot a rabbit. I hunted prairie dogs. I've hunted everything there was to hunt. Antelope, elk hunting, and I took Dad hunting with me a couple of times. Man, you want to see somebody hunt? That was that guy. He could hunt like you couldn't believe. So it's all in the family. My grandfather was a hunter. He had to be. When he moved out there, they had to have something to eat. So I've been at this all my life.
Well, that bullet got there fast. You know, part of my heritage was growing up with firearms and being outside, and you know, we just started putting that together. You know, my sons and I have, we were big deer hunters and duck hunters, and my forefathers came to Colorado and homesteaded here.
You want to ride horse?
Yeah, I haven't rode a horse in a long time, and I'd love to get to know the animal I'm going to ride on.
In a trailer and haul them over there.
That wasn't so bad, was it? My dad. Ooh. Well, I knew he was an old cowboy. He was on a horse. It's been a while since we've all been on horses. I wanted to savor that moment. Right there. See the antelope? All right, cowboys.
Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. I didn't bring my spurs. I probably would have gotten put on the ground if I would have.
Got yourself in trouble.
I'm a family man, and I believe that that is the best way to do things is with the family, and I enjoy being out with the family and with being with Aaron too, because we have a lot of the same feelings about hunting and being out.
There's the antelope out there, right out in front of us. My dad had made a scabbard many years ago, and I had that on my horse. That was kind of my gift, you know, is to have that heritage with us. And I had, you know, my saddle rifle in there. And the buffalo hunt, I've told Julie 100 times we would go through that part of the country. Wouldn't it be great to be born up, you know, 100 years ago, where you just ride on a horse and go cut across there? And so, you know, part of that was, you know, a fantasy of mine. It was on the top 10 list of just getting out in the open country and hunting horseback.
Where'd just back to nature. We're just back, trying to get back to a little bit of our heritage.
It's just really good to be with your father. It was just something that I knew that he was excited for me, and I thought, wow, well, I'll just turn the tables on him. You know, it means a lot to do that. The spirit of the great outdoors almost makes you want to confess and talk and dream with each other and talk about old times and laugh. And so this is definitely a place where if you can get here, you need to get here.
It's just, everywhere you look, it's just beautiful. And the good Lord made it that way for us to enjoy. And so we're out here enjoying it.
Part of a dream. Again, it goes back to being blessed and you know, sharing those blessings. You know, I was sitting up on the mountain all by myself yesterday, and you know, I wasn't thinking about work. I wasn't thinking about anything. I was thinking about my wife and how much I loved her, and how much I want to be with her, and you know, just dreaming about that is just you know, it pulls at your heart. We're going to put it right over there on that spot, see? Right there. You can't get any more than that. Let me show you the trout that I caught with these, see, look right here. These are the wildest trout that I've ever seen, and I found that when you've got the hook out of them, you crack one open, there's a frothy, nice, cold beer taste inside. So if there's no trout in the stream, forget the hook. Drink the beer. Hayden, I got one in there for you too. I caught 2.
He's gonna pill him. I don't think he's legal. Shoot him! we'll figure it out later. Shoot him!
We'll glue a horn on.
And we get up there and that joker's dead on the ground and we're looking at it and Billy looks at me and said, I don't think he's legal. He said, you stupid, what'd you shoot him for? I don't think he's legal.
Yeah, the guy who goes to the woods without a gun and without a license.
Well, if you want me to come down and make some noise, and that's what...
It was not a disappointment. It never is a disappointment. Again, being outside and being with family is what it's about. There's nothing, better than to sit up against a log and fall asleep and take a nap together out under the sky, or look at the stars and try to figure out, man, where did those all come from?
I mean, what a privilege it was to get the buffalo. An elk would have just been like having dessert with a good meal, but it don't always happen that way. and that guy that's standing behind you, I love with all my heart and soul.
I feel very, very blessed.